world.
It really is hard for mom to raise a child. She was always a single parent, although I had 7 stepdads. When I grew up, she was always like, I only married your dad because I was pregnant with you, and, I wish that accident didn't happen.
When you're a VMI, you go by a set of rules. If you lie, cheat, or steal, you're gonna get booted, you're gonna go to trial, and you will get drummed out.
Have you pulled anything off in the last 4 years?
No. I've been given a gift, and I'm gonna take care of it.
This is the true story.
Of 7 people.
Picked to live on a pier. Work together.
107.7 Have their lives taped.
Find out what happened.
When people stop being polite.
Start getting real.
The real world.
Seattle. Brendan was a friend of mine. My best friend in the whole world is doing life in jail.
Why?
For murder and armed robbery.
He murdered her?
No, he didn't, but he got pinched for it. We grew up together, like, from the cradle on. And he's spending life in jail right now.
Are a lot of your friends in jail?
Pretty much, mostly all of them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And you've escaped that?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Grace of God. That little turn you could take. And I could have took it. And I was halfway around the turn. For some reason, man, I just kept it straight.
What kind of trouble did you get in?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I could probably get arrested for some if I talk.
Yeah.
My friend Shannon's in town. She's from Charlestown.
Hey, 1 second. I gotta take a time out.
She's a real good kid. I've known her for years.
I thought your flight got delayed.
What did you think those death threats on the beeper were all about? You left me in the airport stranded with no one to pick me up. I had to take a cab.
Stink. Hey, do I smell?
You smell like a
I smell like a
Everything's fine here. I haven't gone to the hospital yet. I'm due any day, though.
Due any day?
Yeah, but just haven't had it yet.
How do you feel?
Nothing different. I don't feel no different. I just feel that I'm ready for it to hurry up and happen.
When I found out my mom was pregnant, I was upset because she didn't plan again.
So you decided on the name, right?
Yeah.
Is it still Sade?
Yeah, still Sade.
Mom's 43 years old. At this age, it's very, very hard for a woman to have a healthy baby. I can't understand my mom. My mom works so many jobs to, make money and go to school and get a good job, My mom worked very hard. When I was young, I just couldn't understand why she couldn't be home at night, why she couldn't help me with my homework sometimes, why she couldn't talk to me. The thing is that my dad was never around, and I had lots and lots of guys in and out of my house, I had lots of stepdads. And you know what she gave them? She gave them total authority over me. Like this guy, Michael, he came to my house, and my mom let him beat the hell out of me sometimes, I spilled wine on beige carpet, and I got bent over a hamper and whipped with, an extension cord. And I just don't see how she could let them do that to me if she really cared,
I would have no idea how hard it was to be him. I haven't gone through half the stuff he has gone through.
Hello, this is David for Dead End New Music Reviews. Just got a chance to check out The Urge's new album, Master of Styles. Must say, it's definitely a far cry from their first release. And this is Jump Right In by The Urge on 107.7 The End.
So yours is 1:07, and the out cue is 107.7 The End.
Mm-hmm. Hey, check in. I'll see you back at the house. All right, baby. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, David. That was new music from Cherry Bob and Daddies on 107.7 The End. I'm Lindsay. Here with my girls, Jay and Irene.
Hey.
Hey, Irene, do we have a giveaway right now?
Yes, it's giveaway time right now. All access passes to Fastball End Session for this weekend. Call in. What caller are we going to take here, Jay?
I am thinking number 8. Well, while we wait for that number 8 caller, we're going to hear what David has to say about The Urge.
Hello, this is David for Dead End New Music Reviews. Just got a chance to check out The Urge's new album, Master of Styles.
It's his disc.
Check the mics.
So when what happened? Is this
He didn't erase the cart before he recorded his review.
Oh, that's awful.
James, go.
So he didn't, what happened?
In times of crisis.
He just didn't erase the cart before he recorded.
I think David is uninterested in the whole radio station.
So poor David, I think he just had a horrible day.
I mean, he just has to remember that because you have a bad day doesn't mean that you can't do your job.
Right.
But no, I gotta call David, talk to him. Just because if he doesn't pull his weight, then Phil will have to talk to him. That'll be worse than me talking to him.
Shannon, are you ready to roll? Let's get out of here.
Hey, tourists, you bringing the camera?
Hey, tourist, maybe I will. So why don't you
Oh, what language? You sound like a project mother.
Shannon's like one of the guys. Like, she's crazy. You know, she's out of hand.
Why don't you shave? Because you look like a 16-year-old trying to look older.
Oh.
Shannon's like energy. She gets people going. All of a sudden, the whole bar started to pick up.
Yeah, take the hint. I don't like you.
He's still not home. I don't know. I don't like that. It creeps me out that it's like almost 3 o'clock and he's not home. But then again, Shannon's in town.
You relax, bro. Relax.
Now, when you walk out of a bar, when guys are getting ready to beef, there's always little crowds of them. They're always like, yeah, man, I'll kill you. Testosterone's flying everywhere.
Look, man, relax. I'm trying to save you a trip to jail.
I'm trying to hold people back the whole time.
Saving you some. Look at you.
Shannon was like in his face and like shook the kid.
Yo, you don't hit a girl. Saving you some. Don't hit a girl.
He pushed Shannon. I didn't mean it was an instinct, so I knocked him out right there.
I'll kill you. Don't ever hit a girl.
Nobody wants to see a lady get hit, especially if she's one of David's friends.
He started it. No, he ain't going nowhere. He started it.
I just knocked him out. He touched my girl, so I knocked him out.
So I see the cops coming. They've seen the whole thing. So I'm walking through with my girl and a couple of friends. These guys are pushing and shoving, trying to be machos. And the kid was like, get out of my face, bitch. So he started pushing. I threw him against the wall. I was like, bro, you never hit a girl. That's disrespectful. So the guy tries to grab me, so I'm like, what? Bap. So I knocked him out. People get drunk in bars and they want to prove something. Like something's going to be gained out of fighting. I got cuts from teeth in my hand and I ripped a good pair of pants.
Hey, now, see, everybody's story's starting to come
It's funny when people think they're going to get in trouble. They start to lie their ass off.
Are you mad at me?
Why would I ever be mad at you?
This is all my fault.
I put blood on you. I gotta take a shower.
I think you need an x-ray of that hand. Let me see it.
Shannon's always been loyal. You know, whenever I needed her, she was there. She's a nurse. She knows these things.
It hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt.
Looks it out.
See, I told you. Why are you trying to be June Cleaver on me? Because nothing's wrong.
This is all my fault, that's why.
These 4 guys started fighting, and I mean, it was a reaction. It was like I told you, if anyone touched those I love, I don't mean to do what I do, I just do it. The kid lost his 2 front teeth.
Oh, David.
I have his teeth marked
Why
in
are
my...
you saying this like it's like glamorous or something? You gotta stop fighting.
No, it's not me. Those days are behind me. I promise.
I'm not perfect. You make so much progress and then you digress in a heartbeat, just like that.
You're gonna meet your uncles for the first time in your life. I don't know how to deal with this. I'm like nervous.
You are who you are. I wouldn't be nervous.
I never even knew I had uncles, and then they called me, and we agreed to meet at the fish market.
So how do they find you?
Well, my dad knows that I'm here, and my dad talks to them, and they live here, so they were like, okay, why don't we meet up with him? They just better not pull on my dad and start explaining, because I just won't even be having it. I'm just completely nervous, and I'm just like, you know, I don't know where these guys are coming from. I never knew they existed. Steven Jr., how you doing?
I'm Freddie.
Freddie. Great. How you doing?
Hi.
Man, nice to meet you guys.
Maybe you get grab a cup of coffee or something?
Yeah, let's do that. I've seen my dad 3 times. I got a lot I'm gonna ask him when I see him in person again. I can't even understand those circumstances. I never can, you know. Everyone knows. No one just says anything. That's the problem. No one tells me. 'Cause I couldn't understand how the heck that could happen.
Because the first time I heard about you, you were in college.
Yeah, I know. You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. We didn't never hear nothing about you.
That makes you feel kind of worthless when your dad doesn't even tell his brothers that he has a son. I understand it, and I never will. I stopped being upset a long time ago, you know. Mama stepped up and raised me, you know. Give her props, because she's cool like that, you know. Right now, I'm just loving my mom because I really can reflect upon how hard it was for her to raise me without my father. Look through all my stuff and something I've never realized. I haven't written a happy poem in my life. Do you want to hear some of my poetry really quick?
Yeah, I'd like to.
You know, this is so weird. I want to read you this. It's called Funny How We Forget. A child is born whose eyes unblur to descramble the amazed images of an estranged mother and an animated father. I don't know why I left her, us. But at night, sometimes I dream of the arguments and the way the screen door looked, the way it squeaked back when he slammed it. Does he know I was listening? Only my dreams knew. I grew day to day without a rib, a piece taken from me before I even made it mine. This story is not only my own, but you've just read that.
I really like that one.
I had no face on my dad, and I never had a face on my dad until I actually saw him when I was 17. And he looked at me and he said, you know what, I can't do anything. I can't turn back the hands of time, and I can't make up, you know, what I haven't made up, but I'll try. I think all these different situations in my life made me who I am, you know. I just have negative things along the way.
All right, bye, Janet. It was nice to meet you. Thank you. Tell everyone I said bye.
Hey, what's up? What are you doing? Chilling. Can't believe I put myself in these predicaments.
I like to have a lot going on. And right now, I have a job at the fish market, and I have the radio station.
It's good to be busy and make money and stuff, but sometimes you just take on too much.
Yeah.
I had to do a concert calendar, and I'd rather have Nathan or Steven do it.
Okay, and I'm going to give you a good song, and I'll call you, and then you just call Phil right after that. He's not a very hard worker when it comes around that station.
Steve, you're a feint, you know that, right?
All right, let me do it.
All right, thanks, brother.
You know, he knows he can BS around it, and he does. Schmuck.
David is a BSer. Straight up. People believe every word he says. Even I do, and I know I'm not supposed to. I cannot believe a word you say. Like, I take everything, every word that you say, I take with a grain of salt because it's probably a lie.
Do you honestly think that I lied to you?
Yes. I think you embellish the truth every minute. The guy's just a used car salesman.
The kid is a bull liar. That's what he is.
I mean, you guys find it comical, but I don't. That's all.
It's not amusing. No, it's not amusing.
But I know you don't mean it that way. But listen, you gotta look what you say sometimes. Where I go to school, that's a big thing. You do not go around with honor. We live by a different code, you know? Our honor is at the heart of everything we do. We give up a lot, you know? We give up the so-called fun life. We give up the privilege to lie and be dishonest. I don't lie to your face. I don't tell you lies. If we both around, we're kidding around, that's fine. But I don't, no, shut the f*** up. I don't mean that.
I haven't said a damn word.
You around saying that stuff puts me in question. It's that serious. And I take it that serious. So don't f*** around, all right?
So let's change topics, shall we? Dude, he wasn't talking at you. Maybe I just misunderstood about that. He's just making it clear because he's right. It's hard for me to deal with when people get very angry. Talk to me, I feel horrible.
What's that? The code that me and Nathan live under is something that a lot of people won't understand. VMI is a huge part of our life. Me and Nathan's, and a lot of our future depends on it. Only a person who goes there can understand how important it is. And your word is your bond, and your word is everything there. And to have that question once is probably the worst thing that anyone can do to you.
I have no question of your integrity.
It's not you, it's the way things can be perceived. There's been guys that have been prosecuted and convicted for things they've done at home in front of kids. It's how serious it is.
The fact that we have any type of power over your future makes me feel like makes me feel
crazy, isn't it? I mean, you guys never seen me with a stern face before.
No.
You know, it must have been weird for you, because I never yelled or something, you know? No beef girls would have been.
I'm here to talk about the show and your participation. My perception is that you're not doing a ton of work, but I question the time you put in, whether it's enough or whether it's even quality time.
Phil, and we both know that's why I'm being called in here. You know, I wasn't doing as much as I should be. I knew that I wasn't putting all my energy into this. I mean, I think it was obvious with everyone.
Maybe you were stretched a little thin with working fish and having fun and doing your thing.
When I did, I took advantage of the situation too much, and I got my fingers in a lot.
If I see the same type of progress over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have a really hard time keeping you on the show. I need to see you pitching in even more, and not only just pitching in, but doing really good work. So all I ask, and I'm going to ask for your answer, are you willing to rededicate yourself for the next 4 weeks?
Totally. In my word.
Good.
Well, Phil.
Good. All right, David.
Get back to your busy
all right,
day.
Small glitch, and we'll move on.
Easy as that.
I'm gonna need some quiet, please. I'm talking to my mom.
Delivery attending.
Hi, do you know where Beverly is by any chance? She's not in her room.
Who's calling?
This is her son, Steven.
She's having a C-section.
Right now?
Yes.
Is everything okay?
Yes, she's having a C-section.
Can you leave a message for Patrick?
We can't, I'm sorry.
You can't leave a message?
No, sir, I can't.
You can't leave a message? Hello! Sorry, I need quiet. With my little brother 5 years ago, she bled so much during her labor with him that she almost died. Do you know how long the C-section takes?
All surgery is different, sir.
Okay, well, I'll just call back. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, God, what a scary thing. Mom's had a lot of babies.
Yeah, I know. She's cool.
And she's pulled through.
Yeah.
She's gonna pull through this time.
My sister told me that earlier the baby's heartbeat like almost flatlined.
It's kind of nuts. It's like the kids, you know, the rest of the kids in the house do nothing. They sit on their ass all day, and then they get to do this radio thing a couple of times a week, you know? So I go cranking for 3 days at the fish market, 12-hour days. I have a passion about that job. I'll fully admit that. You know, they're going to beef at the radio station, so I ain't going to whine about it. I'm just going to do what I have to do. Bottom line, I'm not pulling my own weight with the radio show. If the bosses say so, then you got to pick it up a notch and take care of it. I think I just got to step it up, take some initiative. But when I do a job, I want to do it to the best of my ability.
This is who we're having the end session with today, Dave. This is fastball.
No, I can't see.
Okay.
Killer homework.
Can I answer your questions?
Yeah, sure.
I don't want you to embarrass yourself or the station.
Oh, the dog ate it all. I got it right here.
They made up their mind and they started packing.
I asked 2 in-depth questions. Like the first one was like, with your music, what are you trying to do? What personal statement do you want? And would you give it all, the whole thing up to be a porn star? That's my first question.
All right. What else you got?
Thanks for having us. We're awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I got some questions that I just want to know, so I'm going to ask them. You can obviously see the difference from the first album. Was it just taking a big chance, or was it maturity? Because this album is a lot more versatile. It's different.
The way I really felt was like, okay, let's really stretch out in the studio, because we put horns on there, we put keyboard on there, and we're a 3-piece band.
How often you get to work at a radio station and have the ability and the flexibility to be creative, and I wasn't taking advantage of that. All right, guys, you're in a plane. You crash. You know, it's the 3 of you guys. Who would you eat first and why?
Hello? Sure, hold on a second. Steven, it's for you.
Hello?
Steve?
Yeah.
9 pounds 8 ounces.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no!
Yeah, she finally had it.
Oh, she's cool, right?
Yeah, she's in recovery right now.
Damn, I knew she'd have a damn adult.
Don't they be big?
Oh my God. Okay, I'll talk to you later. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye. 9 pounds, 8 ounces. Sade Celeste is in the family now, and she's kicking it. Yes!
That's awesome.
Big kid too, man.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You guys, best of luck. Have a good time in Jacksonville. Hey, that was a good interview. Well, thank you.
I know where I came from, but I'm in so many different worlds at once. I would have never thought that my life would take any of these turns. I would have never pictured myself in this position.
On the next Real World, her personality's been so on and off lately, I really don't know where the hell she's coming from.
An old problem comes back to haunt Irene.
I think she just wanted some sympathy for a while, but maybe she is really sick.
And it's more serious than anyone expected.
Am I ever gonna get better? Like, am I gonna live my life like this? Oh my God.
Oh my God! No, I just got a picture of my new baby sister.
Yeah, Stephen, thank you.
She's so ugly. Yeah. No problem, no problem. I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Oh, she's not ugly at all.
She's so fat. Oh my
babies are
gosh.
fat.
I know, but she's cute.
Oh, she's so cute. Even
She's so fat.
How much did she weigh at birth?
9 pounds, 8 ounces. Got it
Oh,
back.
yeah.
She's a big little chick.
I was 8 pounds
man.
10.
She's so fat. Look at that baby. Look at that baby.